we're actually not going to review it. Now, the reason we're not going to review it is that we walked out. Hello YouTube, my name's Ian J. Cole and this is...
Hi, I'm Jane.
And welcome to my channel if you've not been here before. We are vlogging about Edinburgh Fringe Festival and this is day 6 and this was the final show, or we thought was going to be the final show of our evening, which was the Cabinet of Madame Fanny du Tay. Now, Jane had noticed this and we're actually not going to review it. Now, the reason we're not going to review it is that we walked out. But what we do want, I mean, part of the reason that we were attracted to this, or Jane was attracted to this, and she read it out to me, and I thought it would be a really good thing to go and see, was that it was nominated not nominated, it was in the top 35 shows to see in The Guardian. So I'm going to read the little Guardian review, and then we will have a very brief, we'll tell you what we think about it a little bit, yeah? So it's Riddlestick Theatre, and this is the review. Riddlestick's raucous comedy folk musical is a gem of the Free Fringe. It's actually not in the Free Fringe this year, it's in the main Fringe, and the tickets are £12 each.
Yes.
So it's not a cheap seat. The audience choose the order of the night from Madame Fanny's Cabinet, and we only got through the first choice. Yeah. Yes, Madame Fanny's Cabinet of Curiosities. Each of the 5 fables riotously funny and artfully told through tales of pirates, milkmen and mad scientists. We had one of the mad scientists ones. The ensemble create a vibrant world of adventure. Their energy is boundless, the script fiercely intelligent, and the original live music bound to stay dancing through your head. The sentence doesn't really quite run, but anyway. Stuffed in a cramped attic on the edge of the festival. We were actually stuffed in a blow-up tent, so it was not, the venue wasn't any bigger, I don't think. And what made it slightly more uncomfortable was we were on little wooden stools, which were very uncomfortable to sit on.
They were.
That was another reason for leaving, really. And according to this, it says, stuffed in a cramped attic in the edge of the festival, Madame Fanny is worth the trek. Riddlestone's second show, they must have done another show last year, is a late night riot. So that was KW, whoever KW is, from, in fact I'll tell you who KW is, from The Guardian.
And it's from last year.
Last year's.
But it was the same show.
Same show. Kate Wyver was the reviewer there. Well, I'm sorry, Kate Wyver, but we completely disagree with your review of this show.
I can't believe we were watching the same show, personally. It's obviously personal opinion. But, yeah.
I mean,
I'm quite...
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. I mean, we're not here to trash anybody else's work. You know, and it's very difficult for us to actually turn around and say we didn't like this, but we didn't like it, and we're not going to give it any stars. But we also feel we have to be honest, and we were probably there. We were 10-15 minutes into it, you know, and we just had to leave, sadly, you know. And now, what I would say is, you have to make your own mind up as to whether you go and see this show or not. And, you know, who's to say that we're right, is what I would say.
Yep.
But we certainly weren't enjoying it. We left, we went for a beer, and then Janie came up with a very sensible idea. She says, I want to see some, what did you say? What was the actual, what were your actual words?
It was something along the lines of, I want to go and see something sophisticated.
That would make you laugh.
And that's something that, you know, I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
So we thought we would go and see the Slinks
again. Now, actually, added to that, I liked the fact of going back to see the Slinks again. It would have it uplifted us, but also when we first went to see the Slinks, we'd met Hugo on the street, and he'd given us the tickets for free, and we felt it would be really nice for us to repay them by actually buying the tickets. So we went and bought 2 tickets, and we went, and disappointingly the audience again wasn't large, although it's up and down. They had a better audience last night than they did tonight, but they were fantastic again.
I mean, you know,
we've given them 5 stars, and the show was slightly different. They're constantly tweaking the show. It was very funny, absolutely brilliant. So where we came out of something that we were feeling very down about, because we were going to have to do this, and also, you know, we didn't enjoy it. We walked away from the Slinks very uplifted, and it made the end of what was quite a complex day, really, didn't it? You know.
Yeah. And there were people sitting in front of us.
Oh yes, 2 lads.
Who really enjoyed it.
Yeah, they'd never seen them before. They had no connection with them.
And they wanted.
You know.
They actually stayed.
They stayed to have a chat with Hugo and Lily at the end, which was lovely, actually.
Which
so, although the audiences are small, they are building an audience, and you know, apparently we're on their flyers now as giving them 5 stars, which I'm dead chuffed about. But that's not the point. The point is, people need to go see this show because it is fantastic.
Yeah.
You know,
it's great.
Anyway, so hopefully by
we feel a lot better.
We do, yeah. So thanks very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for day 7. We're seeing Trevor Locke tomorrow, who we're big fans of, and there's lots of other stuff. So hit the subscribe button, the bell, that'll tell you when we're actually uploading, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks very much. Bye bye.
Bye.